A nonprofit in Johnson is putting clothes on the backs of thousands of kids.
Yeah, in fact, to date, more than 15,000 wardrobes have found homes. NBC 10's Sam Reed shows us something good.
For 66-year-old Betty Brousseau, the trunk of her car is consistently filled with dozens of pairs of shoes and clothing.
And I'm not a big shopper for myself at all. But yeah, I spend a lot of time shopping.
So what in the world is she doing with all of this? They're items that she's personally purchased, and they're all going to kids in need.
She's a volunteer who does it every week, that goes out and finds the bargains so that we can keep the racks filled.
Having retired from teaching after more than 30 years of helping kids grow their education, now she's a part of keeping them clothed.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And for the last few years, she's been a big buyer, volunteering at Clothes to Kids, a nonprofit that provides wardrobes for thousands of them in Providence County.
They can come in twice a calendar year and receive a full week's worth of clothing free of charge.
The store is stocked with gently used or new items.
Our motto is if we put it on our own children or grandchildren, we'll put it on the floor.
Everything is color-coded and in Spanish and English, all separated by size and style. There's no detail too small, no task too tall. A personal shopper even helps families who could use an extra hand.
Clothes to Kids is all about dignity and self-esteem. So it's so that the kids can shop and come in and choose what they want.
While the front looks beautiful, what's happening in the back is equally as great. Because each week, about 35 volunteers take the time to tag, bag, and sort everything before putting it out on the floor.
We would not be able to do what we do without the volunteers.
They're clothing about 200 kids each month. Recent funding cuts have set things back financially. But to have people like Betty, who care about clearance and getting the most bang for their buck, is especially important now.
We have a very, very tight budget, so we only can spend a certain amount for the clothing.
Here, donations of all kinds are immensely appreciated. And as Clothes to Kids celebrates 10 years in its existence, they also celebrate the people who make it possible.
Like, everybody's just very appreciative of what I do. So it's also, kind of a nice feeling to know that even though I've been retired for 7 years, I'm still active in doing something good.
Showing you something good. I'm Sam Reed.